Alright, welcome to the channel guys. Today the plan is to create a ski pole for my recently purchased Stedgecraft, which is sort of an all-rounder boat that we fish off, we ski off, but we'd also like to, rather than mucking around with ropes and harnesses, I want to install a ski pole, and I'm certainly not spending the $300 or $400 for a generic something or other. That seems to be the best price you can find on eBay and stuff like that, so I'll make my own. So, I've purchased some pipe from my local scrap dealer. This is all 316 stainless. Cost me $80. If you're here just to see me polish this pipe up and see how we do it, I do have a cunning plan. Well, we'll see how cunning it is. If you're watching this, it probably worked. And I'm not too embarrassed with the results, but we'll see. The polishing bit will be at the start and the building bit will be after, and I'll timestamp everything so I'm not wasting people's time. Here is the plan. I have repurposed my oxyacetylene guide rollers and turned them 90 degrees so this pipe will be able to turn. I have welded a bit of flat and a bolt with the head cut off to hit the to go into the drill, which is in a clamp. It's all set up, and so once I press this down, we got that rolling, so I can avoid all of the flat spots and stuff like that. So the plan is, I'm going to hit it first with a flat disc on the grinder, 120 grit, that's the finest grit I could find. Then I'm going to hit it with this buffing pad, which is a Josco felt tip pad, or felt flat disc, and we've got a stainless steel polishing compound. I've never done this before, so yeah, we'll be learning together. Let's see how we go. So there's the first pass on the 120 grit flat disc. It's taken a majority of the large scratches out. Looks quite cool actually, sort of like a satin, sort of a 12 finish. But now that I've done that, we'll hit it with the polishing compound and see what kind of result we come up with. And that is looking, compared to that section, the rough section, after, you know, less than a minute worth of buffing and not wiping it very well, that's looking quite smart actually. Reasonably happy with that. Anyway, let's see how we go on the rest of it. I'll give it a good going over. There's the first pass. I've used some white vinegar to rub off the compound. They asked for turpentine, but the white vinegar seemed to work pretty good. And look, I mean, for my purposes, I'm really happy. I can still see some of the spiralling from the sanding, from the flat disc. So we'll give it another, I'm going to give it another few passes, and we'll see how we go. I've spent another good, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. I've done multiple passes, and yeah, I'm super happy with the result. There is still a slight indication that there's sort of this spiral pattern from the 120 grit. But look, if you are looking to do this yourself and to get a better result than this, I'm satisfied with this one. You just have to get higher grit sandpaper, I think, and just work your way down, you know, to the 400s and then into the 1000s, and I reckon you'd get an absolute mirror finish if you could be bothered. But I certainly can't. Anyway, that's it for the polishing part of the video. Let's get into the actual ski pole build. Alrighty, so we've got a whole bunch of shapes cut out, which should all make sense soon. So the pole itself is essentially finished, plus I've got a couple of washers. They'll also make sense once we put them on the boat. But yeah, got a little bit of welding to do now, and I was stressing over how I was going to attach this bait board. So I want to make this ski pole to be both a ski pole, and then I want to be able to bolt on a bait board which already was on the boat. And I was stressing over where I was going to find this tube, and this is why I never throw out anything. My old barbecue, stainless steel, I needed 32mm stainless steel pipe, and lo and behold, in my pile of stuff, we got it. So rather than going out to the shop and spending some more money, I'm good to go. Alright, let's weld this bad boy together. And there we have it. Ski pole. That's a configuration with the bait board not attached, and here it is with the bait board attached. Just a simple bolt on, bolt off job. I've welded the nuts in situ, so all I have to worry, the bolts in situ, so all I have to worry about is putting the nuts with a couple of spring washers on whenever we go fishing. There's the attachment bolt bracket for the boat. All I've got to do now is create a base plate, which I'll do now, and then we can finally put it on the boat. You can see how this all goes together.